So we have the 2026 Women's Basketball Invitation Tournament. The first round on March 19th. The second round on March 22nd. The quarterfinals on March 26th. The semifinals on March 30th. And the championship is April 1st. The first round is Thursday, March 19th. The second round is Monday, March 22nd. No, Sunday, March 22nd. I said Monday, March 22nd. It's actually Sunday, March 22nd. And then the third round is the quarterfinals on March 26th, Thursday, March 26th. And the semifinals will be from Charles Koch Arena on ESPNU on Monday, March 30th. And the championship will be at 7 p.m. on Wednesday, April 1st. It's hosted by Wichita State. In the first round, first round, second round, and quarterfinals will be on campus sites. And let's go to it. So this is a tournament for the teams that the first four are out that were right in the bubble that did not make it into the WBIT. Did not make it into the NCAA tournament, excuse me. The first four out of the NCAA tournament that did not make it into the tournament. The four, there might be, say, 8 teams they pick on the bubble. And the four that they did is 10 seeds, 11 seeds. Put on the bubble for hosting for the first four. Teams that did not qualify for the first four. That will be the number 1 seeds in the WBIT. Then you have all the automatic qualifiers, the 1 seeds in the conference tournaments. You know who won, teams who either want to share the conference or seed title if they split. And then with tiebreakers they got the 1 seed. So let's see what's going to talk about. We have the number 1 seed are all teams that or first four outs in the NCAA tournament. Number 1 BYU qualified is number 1 seed with a 22-0 record. That's host Alabama A&M. In the first round, second round quarterfinal games will be ESPN Plus. BYU host Alabama A&M. In the first round, number 4 seed Missouri is not able to host, as Atson is not able to host. And that is on March 19th. And then Seton Hall will host that. Missouri is BYU is 22-11. Now the Big 12, Alabama A&M. I'm going to first for Alabama qualifier. Alabama A&M is a qualifier for being the 1 seed, losing in the conference tournament. Missouri is largely 16-16 that will host them. Seton Hall 19-12 the Big East will host. George Mason was not on it. They did have a share of the regular season title in the 10, but they're not on a qualifier. They're on a 3rd seed, 23-9. I mean, I guess they could be an automatic qualifier because they tied in the regular season tiebreakers, but it's only the number 1 seed though. I guess that, not the team that gets a tiebreaker. But George Mason does deserve it though. Quinnipiac deserves it as well as a 6th seed in that term bracket. It's for senior team. Quinnipiac 26-6. The Metro Athletics as at large. Stanford is at large of the ACC 19-13. While LMU from California is a 21-9 overall record, and they are an automatic qualifier after losing in the WAC tournament as a number 1 seed. Texas A&M 14-12 and at large of the SEC. They will take on McNeese in the bottom left. McNeese is an automatic qualifier after McNeese lost to Stephen Fuston in their conference tournament. San Diego State 25-5. They're number 4 seed in the WBIT, but they went 19-1 in the in the Mountain West regular season, and they lost the Mountain West tournament. So they're going to right there. And then we have you have San Diego State. They were 19-1 in the Mountain West. They lost in they host UC Irvine, who has never seen the Big West. So they lost in the Big West. We have UC Irvine is on the cover of the Big West. San Diego State is on the cover of the Mountain West as the best team to qualify. Then they win the conference. And then we have Rice is on the cover of the American. They lost. They were 19-1 the regular season. Conference regular season. And they lost. They got by all the semifinals. Won the semifinals, but lost the finals. Then we have Louisiana Tech. They are number one. Their race is 25. Louisiana Tech is 22nd. Conference USA as an qualifier. I almost said at large, but they're not a qualifier. After being 17-1 in the Conference USA regular season, they lose in the final of the Conference USA. And Kansas is 18-13 at large out of the Big 12. Troy is 25-7 out of the Sun Belt. And then Troy coming out. I don't even remember. Troy's at large, but either way, it's not a team that you want to fool around with. Either way. We have North Dakota State. They're the first four out in at large. They were qualifier out of the WBIT. There, they'll take on the 24 run seed. Take on qualifier Chattanooga Mountains, who are 20-10. Some tournament qualifier after they. Then we got Columbia 20 and at large of this SEC. Then we got Columbia, like I said, 20 and at large. Then we have Santa Clara and at large of West Wisconsin, 24-9. Kansas State 18-17. A host, and they're at large of the Big 12. Or Columbia takes on St. John's York. They're at large. St. John's York is at large of the Big East. California is hosting of the ECC, and they're taking Santa Clara West Wisconsin as an at large. Both are at larges. You can see Big 12 at large hosting 18-17. They're taking on EC Georgia 14-18, which is wow. I think they should be in teams above under 500. Should not be in the WBIT sport conferences, but that's maybe 14-18 of this ECC. Utah is unable to host. So there's one seed, so Eastern Kentucky will host that one 24-8. Out of that, Eastern Kentucky is Eastern. Harvard they're its 4 seed, and they're an at-large of the Ivy League. So basically, all the top 4 in the Ivy League should qualify. Basically, the top 3 for sure. Harvard and Columbia. And then we have Navy 22-8. They're at qualifier of the Peach League as number 1 seed. Wisconsin 13-17 host. So Oregon State hosts is 23-11. Oregon State and 6 Los Wisconsin. And then we have Miami, Florida as an at-large. They take on Georgia Southern.